Back at it again, guys. This time I'm giving you an update on my Losi Mtxl steering problem. And yes, I still haven't taken off the plastic yet of the radio because I have to use this a lot to do the adjustments. As you can see, all the little imprints and little digs and stuff. So I want to try to keep that as clean as possible as long as I can. Alright, I'm all done with the steering issue. I wanted to show you. It was the servo saver. Okay, I never adjusted this at all. It came right from the package, right to the car. And I never realized that that spring you can adjust. Like I said, I'm new at this. So what was happening was when I hit that cement block, it jarred a lot of stuff loose. And what happened was this little silver nut here, this nut ring, whatever you want to call it, it was really loose. It was so loose, it came off the threads and came down in through here and just laid down there. That's why you see some scrapes right there, because I tried turning it and it was just not going up. So a lot of you guys say, well, it's easier doing it in the truck. Yes, if that did not fall off the threads. That spring is pretty tough, so I had to tear all this apart, taking all this off, the turnbuckle off, you know, the linkage here that goes to connects to the other one. So I took that out, and sure enough, it came out in pieces. You know, first this whole thing came out, then the spring, and then the silver nut. So I took it to the workbench and I pushed on it as hard as I could and got it to turn on to the threads, and I adjusted it from there. And I did it with my hands, with no wrench, no nothing, just all by hand. And then I pushed on this right here to see if I can open that up, and I barely can open it up. So there is some play, but not much. I know there's supposed to be some play in there, and I did, but I don't know why that came loose like it did. I mean, it came right off, and that's why I had very little steering. So I had to do some adjustments with the radio. That took a little bit. And then after I was all done, I thought I was done with that. Come to find out, every screw on my steering servos, all four of these and the four behind there, were loose. I did 2 full turns on each screw. I was like, wow. I've never tightened up those screws ever. So that's mostly my fault. So I tightened up all that because when I was doing the adjustment of the steering, I happened to look right here and this whole thing was moving. The screw underneath the screw was moving, the whole servo. I'm thinking, what? So I had to adjust that. Okay. Yeah, so that's all said and done. Everything's tight now, I do believe. That accident, boy, that really did a number on this truck. You know, all the hidden damage, you know, that you don't find until you accidentally come across like these screws. All, like I said, every servo screw is loose. I thought I busted the tray and I wouldn't be able to tighten up those screws, but no, they were all tight now. So yeah, this has been something else. And then, I know it's a little dirty right in through here. I did some more brake adjustments. And it looks like everything's coming back the way it should be. So let me grab my radio here. We're going to turn it on. Then we're going to go to the truck. I know that's probably not the correct way, but... Alright, so we're all there. I still have servo chatter for some reason. So right there is the throttle. Now here's the brake. See how they're coming back now? I think that 3-in-1's finally working down in. That's great. See, that's how it should be. Oh boy. And then the steering. Oh yeah, look at that steering now, guys. That should be it. Unless there is another surprise. Let's go ahead and get you to see the whole thing here. Yeah, looks like it's good to me. All right, so take another close look, and I fired this up. Everything's working great. Let's see if I can start it with you guys here. I already primed the ball. Should only take a couple pulls. Whoops. There it is. Still looks like the brakes need to be a little tighter. Well, we're going to go ahead. Good. Shut off everything here because it's getting kind of late. I don't want the neighbors to complain anymore. So, yeah, there she is. She's up and running good. And again, I haven't changed this plug since the day I bought it. I went through the breakthrough for the whole gallon, and it's still going. So yeah, I can't find my spark plug gapper. Back in the good old days, I had 100 of them things floating around, but ever since my dad passed away and I'm no longer in that garage that he had, I can't find one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get one, go buy one, and then probably put a new plug in there. So, yep. Well, that's it, guys. I just want to give you this quick update about the steering. And I think I found all the problems. And I think I solved them all. So, which is not too bad. I mean, yeah, so hopefully this weekend coming up, maybe I can do another run and mix some more fuel and run her again down there, and hopefully with no issues also. So alrighty, guys, again, thank you so much for commenting on my video about what to check, what to do, because I love asking you guys for help because you guys know it and I'm learning. So thanks again, and I'll be talking to you.